Hi everyone, and welcome back to Teachers Talk Money, where I help teachers master their money in order to give back to themselves. Today we're going to be talking about 5 easy changes you can make to reduce your plastic waste. All of these changes are under $20, and some of them actually save you a lot of money in the long term. This is based on a series that I did on my Instagram account, Teachers Talk Money, which you should definitely follow me there if you haven't already. But let's get into the changes we can make to reduce our plastic waste. And again, these are just some easy ones. There's a lot more you can do to get advanced, but it's great to start with an easy, low-cost way of doing it before you buy into these really big, epic changes. So number 1 is a bamboo toothbrush. I purchased a bunch of bamboo toothbrushes off of Amazon a while ago, and I think it came out to be about $1 per toothbrush, so much cheaper than what you would normally spend on a toothbrush. I found the quality to be quite good, so I didn't see any kind of inconsistency with quality. I've seen people complain about bamboo toothbrushes, like the bristles coming out in your mouth and stuff like that. That has not happened with my brand. I don't want to say what brand I got from because when I purchased them, they came packaged in a bunch of plastic, which I thought was terrible. So I will probably purchase from a different brand, potentially a slightly more expensive brand. Since I can afford it, I don't need to get the cheapest option for these. That actually kind of supports these eco-friendly behaviors versus just the trend of bamboo toothbrushes. But it is really an easy switch, and the quality hasn't suffered at all for me, and it's actually cheaper than replacing your normal toothbrush at the same rate. This is what my bamboo toothbrush looks like. It's just super simple and small. The second change you can make to reduce plastic waste is by getting reusable mesh bags to carry your produce in at the grocery store. So I got these, the brand is Bare Eco, and they're just mesh bags and they cinch up, and it's super easy. This came in a pack of 5, which I believe was about $20. Definitely a worthwhile purchase. I have noticed that sometimes we run out of these because we're getting a number of produce items, so I'll probably have to purchase more in the future, and if you get a lot of produce, you may want to purchase more from the outset. But it's a great, easy way to reduce really unnecessary waste because there's no reason we need to be using single-use produce bags every time we get produce at the store. The next switch that we made is that we no longer get plastic creamers for our coffee. This was something I was really worried about because I love creamer in my coffee, but we switched to just getting a giant carton of half and half, and it works out great because I actually, now that I'm more acclimated to it, like the taste of coffee with just cream in it and no kind of like sweetened cream or flavor. I actually really dislike having flavored creamer in my coffee now because I just like a little bit more of the coffee taste to come out. This lasts us forever. We use a lot and pretty frequently, so we've never had one that's gone bad. And now we don't have to purchase those plastic containers. The next switch that I won't show you guys, and this is obviously particular to people who have periods, but I switched from consistently using tampons to now I more often, though I sometimes do still use tampons, just depending on what's more convenient at the time, I more often use a menstrual cup. This has probably eliminated so much waste from tampons that I can't even tell you. And it's cheaper because you just buy it once and then you have it versus consistently buying tampons at the grocery store however often you already do that. Another easy switch I made is switching from bottled body wash to just using bar soap and a loofah. I think the next switch I'll make is replacing my loofah with a sea sponge, just because the loofah itself, although we use it for a good amount of time, it is just a ton of plastic. So I will try to find a more sustainable way to do my bath routine, even given the fact that I've eliminated the body wash. But for now, just using a bar soap that has less, if not zero, plastic packaging is a much, much better way. I also find that the bar soap lasts just as long as the body wash, if not longer. So it's an easy switch, and in all likelihood, it's saving us money as well. So there you have it. Those are 5 of honestly the most painless ways that I found to reduce my plastic waste. Some of them are so easy, like literally just buying a different kind of toothbrush or making the slight extra effort of bringing these along to the grocery store along with your reusable grocery bags that I hope you're already bringing. Some of them are more difficult, like getting used to a menstrual cup or acclimating to a different taste in your coffee every morning. But that being said, to me, these are things that are totally worth sacrificing in the short term to minimize my eco footprint a ton in the long term. I will say that obviously I understand that corporations are responsible for most of the waste and the emissions and all of the damage that's being done to our environment, but I do feel like voting with our dollar and buying more sustainable products, as well as reducing our meat consumption and our fast fashion consumption, is something that we can change on a really large scale if a lot of us start to align our actions with our values. So if we say we care about being environmentally friendly, we need to start taking steps to show those actions in the short term. And I'm a fan of easing into this. You do not need to go zero waste immediately. I am not zero waste by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm certainly not vegan or anything like that. But reducing these things as much as possible and then cutting out entirely the things that you don't miss, like for me, that's fast fashion, can make a huge difference on a global scale. And it can also change the direction that some of these giant companies are going in that is destroying our environment. So I hope you enjoyed these easy switches. If you have a sustainable switch that is less than $20 or even saves money, please comment down below. What have you changed to take steps to have your actions align with your value of respecting our earth? I am always open to suggestions, especially if you have a way to reduce plastic waste for buying cheese at the store. Please let me know, because your girl loves her cheese. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe if you're interested in more content around minimalism, money, sustainability, and all of that jazz. And I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.